Cabin's log, Ourdate 03/01, 2025. I cut up the last little bit that I was going to cut up for out of this pile. I might swap all that stuff over here just to get it off the ground. And I'll bring a small load into the house. I've been working on the tractor. Went ahead and swapped out the bowl, the sediment bowl. Went ahead and swapped out the throttle shaft. This thing purrs like a kitten. A happy kitten. This thing is running better than it ever has. Now if we can just keep that up, that's awesome. So I got the carburetor set like it's supposed to be. It idles better. It runs up better. Everything. Fantastic. So I got the bucket back on here because I'm going to start working on the roads again. I probably need to flip it around. I really need to get another center link. I really need to do that. They're not very expensive. I should just go ahead and get another center link, and then every time I do a different thing, instead of having to adjust the one, I'm lazy and I get it perfect, and then I swap something around. I got to change it all, and it takes 10 minutes to get everything the way it should be. It's wasted time. I could be actually working and not fiddling around. So I might get another one. I might get two more. That way I've got two for this, one for the front, one for the back. You wouldn't believe how much I have to go through to adjust it, to be able to scoop and still hold material when I raise it. It's a pain, but if I had two, it'd be way less of a pain. And then I'll one for the carryall. We've already got one for the blade now that the other tractor is going halfway decent. I probably need to do a little more carb tweaking on that, because it tends to hesitate when you give it gas when you're trying to run down the road in third. But I'll get it figured out. It does not have a factory carburetor on it. It's got a completely different carburetor on it. So I'm not super sure. I'm pretty sure I know, but I'm not super sure which one's the idle adjust and which one's the full throttle adjust. I'll figure it out. It's not that big a deal. And I got the big pile. Yes. So I'm going to take this up there, let the dog in the house, run down the street, grab me a bucket of sand, mostly just to make sure everything works okay. Oh, I've got this on backwards. Never mind, I won't be doing that. Damn it. I guess what I could do, this sounds stupid why I wouldn't, but I guess I could just measure it or count the threads, write it down somewhere, and then I would have, I could do with just one link and it wouldn't take me nearly as long to adjust it. It's just trying to get that fine point between digging well and carrying well, because I have to have enough of an angle that the dirt or gravel or dirt or sand or whatever doesn't just slide back out while I'm going down the road. So it's got, when I lift it up, it's got to, the bucket's got to be level, at least level, if not just a little bit tilted up in the front. But when I drop it, it's got to be able to dig and not just skim along the surface. There's a very, very fine line there, and it takes forever, several runs through the sand to get it right, and I just get tired of it. I Every time I change something, one link, I need more links. I need at least 2 links. And just weld them so they never move. No, I'm not going to do that. That'd be stupid. And she wants to go for a run, and I won't go. Oh, and the governor's working right now. After I put the other piece back on, it's working exactly like it's supposed to. I think my connecting rod for the throttle linkage is off a little bit. I think it's too short, honestly. But whatever, doesn't matter. I'll either lengthen it or buy a new one that's, I think it's only about a quarter, maybe an 1/8 inch too short. I'm gonna hit something if I don't pay attention. So I'll get this stuff loaded in the house. Put the batteries in the house. Otherwise, they don't want to work when I want to work them. One thing I don't like about lithium, man. It is cold sensitive. And heat sensitive. Damn. All right. All right. I might grab me something to nibble on while I'm loading the wood in the house. Still haven't had anything happen with the motorcycle. That's just waiting. It's a waiting game, I guess. Yeah. We're having trouble trying to get Todd's case started, his skid steer started, but we'll get it. And I think I'm going to sell my snap-on wrenches because I have a billion wrenches, and these are actually worth a couple of bucks. And except this one. This was a spare 10. I loaned out my 10 the other day, and I just really hope he doesn't come back and say, I lost it. That'd be pretty not good for me. I wouldn't like that. That would be, yeah. I would be unhappy. And I think I do. Okay, 8 mil. I should have a 7. Is that my 7? 7, and I've got a 9 somewhere too. 7, 8. Maybe I don't have a 9. No, why would I have a 9? I bet I bought those separately. And I don't know why the hell you'd ever use a 9. So rare. I think the nuts on the back of a CJ7. No, it's not the CJ7. It's the next model from that, the Wranglers. So what, 85, 86, 85? Jeep CJ. The Wranglers. Yeah. The 4x6s behind the panels that take, 2,000 years to change out. Those use a 9, I think. But you don't care, so I'm gonna quit. Bumbling Fool signing off.